Now we have the tournament tonight. We need to talk about that because that's going to be starting right away. Tempest, are you familiar with the teams playing tonight in the tournament?
Nope.
No,
not really.
Let me tell you about
I don't
them.
really know anyone in it, so okay. I don't know any of the players.
Okay.
Really all that well in terms of skill.
All right, guys. Let me throw down !tournament in the chat. It'll show you the link to the tournament chalong. You can see the brackets and everything. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the teams that are playing tonight. I know Ready to Lose. I've actually played with them in a tournament. So I played with them, and they've been coming a lot to support the stream, which is really awesome. Especially, I think their leader is Lord Ancestor. Yes, so here, let me share my screen so you guys can see desktop viewers. So this is Ready to Lose. They changed their name at the last minute to BNB. About to die so much, I believe. But I don't know how that spells BNB. I'm not sure. Bed and breakfast, we'll say. Yeah, bed and breakfast. But they changed it too late. They're Ready to Lose in the registry and everything, so that's who we know them as. So I know these guys. I know Lord Ancestor. He's the leader of the team. He's 360190168. If you guys don't remember, that was his previous name in the chat, and so that's what he was always here doing. And then Darky and Takari. Wait. Darky lives in the same city, I believe, as I think it's Takario, or maybe it's Lord Ancestor. Some of these guys are friends in real life, which is really cool. And you guys are getting hit with this Manscaped ad everywhere. There's so much ads on this website. DX Shadow, I don't know who he is. I don't know. And Mauricio, he's a really nice guy. He is, it's funny, in the team chat, he's the guy who's always getting bullied. And I was like, why are you guys bullying him? And he's like, no, I like it. So he's kind of like, they have a really fun team dynamic. They're really goofy guys, which is great. And now the other team, let me tell you guys about this other team. Will I Am Teen and Friends. Oh, and Friends. I thought it was A. It was cut off. So anyways, let's take a look at their team. They are only 4 people. This is confusing.
Got to be a 4v5.
But
Pog in the chat for a 4v5, everyone.
I'm so confused because you have to have 5 people to register. We got a question from Evil Traffic Cone. He says the tournament is meant for diamonds, so if I wanted to join a team master rank right now, would I have to find 4 other people? So Evil Traffic Cone, the way the tournament works, there's the 2 leagues, the 2 divisions. You have the Premier League and you have the Academy League. So Premier League, that's where you got the highest level of players. We got, Kyron in the chat. Hey, Kyron, good to see you. We got a tournament tonight. We are on stream delay. 60-second stream delay, just so you know. You have the Academy League and the Premier League. Premier League, it's Conqueror teams. It's really strong players. You can have Masters teams. The teams tonight that are playing tonight are mostly Masters and Veterans. So you can have teams like that. But just keep in mind, you might get stomped some games. So for teams that aren't as maybe competitive, we have the Academy League. And the way the Academy League works is you don't have to register with a whole team. You can register individually. You can come with friends, of course. And it's a lot more chill, but it's a good way to learn certain skills. You actually see a bunch of the players that are playing tonight are actually also in the Academy League. You can see them right here. Mauricio, Takario, Lord Ancestor. We just saw some of them. They're in the Academy League as well. You got some good players in the Academy League. I see Imposters in the Academy League and Not Zero. These are names that have guys I've played with before who are good players. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully that answers your question, Evil Traffic Cone. If it didn't, let me know in 60 seconds. Well, let me know, and in 60 seconds I'll respond to you. Kyron got a new mic. Nice, Kyron. That's awesome. I'm going to type that in the chat so you can see. Otherwise, you have to wait a while. So did that help you, Tempest, to kind of get a little understanding of these 2 teams? One of them's a 4-person team.
Helped, man.
Don't know what's going on with that. You can also see their ranks. So we have their ranks were shared on the Discord here, so you guys can see on my screen. I'm on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, Discord will take you there. Discord. So that's where I am now. I know it was posted. Anihi posted it, I think, in the tournament section. Here we go, tournament section. Premier area. I'm not sure where he posted there. their ranks or how to find their ranks. Okay, not right there. So it would have been in maybe the announcements. Let's find out the announcements. You can see all the brackets and everything are on the Discord here. It's good time. NAGlORYy chill chat. NAGlORYy.com will take you there. Okay, let's do it up. NAGlORYy. NAGlORYy.com. The site can't be reached. Okay. What about www? Can't be reached. Anihi, we have a problem.
Yep. Mayday. Anihi. Problem.
It's not working. It's not working. What do we do? Evil Traffic Gun says I'll probably sign up for both.
Forgot to pay for the domain.
Maybe. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, I have a website, thepeterpot.com, and it's a lot of. You have to pay for the URL. You have to pay. So you have to pay for the actual website. Mine costs like $2,000, and then you have to pay for the URL. Yeah, they're very expensive. Then you have to pay for the URL. Then you have to pay for the hosting, the web hosting, and you have to update every year. You got to pay for that annually. All these things, crazy. You have to click on it. All right, I've clicked on it. Same thing. It's not working for me, unfortunately.
Peter's just like, where's my Squarespace sponsor?
Yeah, so anyways, this is my website, guys, if you want to check it out. You got clips of me, my YouTube videos, and all that. You can read about me if you don't know who I am or want to know some more. You can book me. Kids and youth is a popular section. Faith-based, if you got a youth group or church event, I do that. Corporate, you got me here with my arms crossed, looking cool. And it talks about me. Here's a video of me at a beatbox tax rally. That was a fun one. You know, you guys can check out all this stuff. Anyways, this is about me, not the tournament, because we're actually doing the tournament. Sorry, guys, we're getting sidetracked. We're talking about the website and how much websites cost and all the upkeep. So, looks like the teams are getting ready. Their ranks. We couldn't find the answer for you, but I believe they're mostly all masters. I don't think there's any Conquerors playing tonight. Oh, we got a game invite. Custom match. Bam. Oh, you're already in there, Tempest. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Already ahead of you, man.
Already ahead of me. All right, guys, we're getting ready. This is going to be exciting now. If you guys don't know about the НАGlORYy tournament, let me quickly fill you in. The НAGlORYy tournament is a 9-week tournament. That's not what you want to see. It's a 9-week tournament in which teams are competing for over $300 of cash prizes. We just got a subscription? What? Amazing. Thank you for the subscription. Douglas, come get a treat. So these teams are playing for, how much should I say? Over $300? $300. So we want to give a quick shout out to the main sponsors for this. I threw in some money to help with the prizing. Here you go, Douglas. Here's a treat. We got a subscriber for you. Here you go. For sure. Here you go, Douglas. All right. We also had Anihi also threw in a bunch of money to help out. And now special thank you to these. I wrote down the people who also donated. We got Jgress. We got Discipler and they were the second highest donors. Tim Tam Picklewit with the largest donation. Yep. I don't know if we want to say amounts, but they definitely donated a good chunk of money. And Not Tacario as well came in with the third highest donations. And Tiny Awkward as well, cheering with those bits. He helped raise us some money. So all you guys, thank you so much for helping support the prize pool. So they're competing for over $300 of cash prizing over the course of 9 weeks. And every match that you win, you're in pools. Each team is in pools. Let me I don't need to pull it up. There's 12 teams, so there's over 60 players in the tournament. We have 24 Conquerors. So over half, just shy of half of the total top 50 players in Arena of Valor are in our tournament, which is pretty cool. So a very high skilled tournament, a lot of money on the line. So each team is in a group of 4.
Thank you.
And the top 2 of each group will move on to the round robin at the end. So each team's playing every team in their group of 4. If you win your match, you're given 3 points. If you lose your match, you are given 0 points. And if you win one match and lose the other, then you're given 1 point. Each match is a best of 2. So I guess I should have said that first. It's a best of 2. If you win both of those matches against your opponents, then you get 3 points. If you each win one match, both teams get 1 point. And if you lose both your matches, you get 0 points. So it's in your favor to win games, to win both matches. So that's what we're going to see tonight. We're going to see a best of 2 between these two teams tonight. It's very similar to, say, the Stanley Cup. If you watch hockey, it's the same. You have conferences, and the top teams from each conference go to play in the Stanley Cup. Exact same thing in our tournament. The conference, though, is 4 teams in each conference, but they're called groups. So there's 4 groups. There's 3 groups, each with 4 teams. Total of 12 teams. Suicide Squad with the follow. Thank you, Suicide Squad. Here you go, Douglas. Right here. There you go. That's from Suicide Squad. All right, now I need to make sure that my screen sharing is working because it wasn't showing up. So let me just confirm it's working. Do you want to say anything there, Tempest? I've been doing a lot of the talking, so I'll give you a chance here.
No, I think it's perfectly fine. I'm really just waiting for these teams to trickle in. But right now, as I'm looking down on these team lists, so William, Dine, and Friends, are we calling them WLT? Or,
I think WLT, yeah. I think that's what they want. That's what it looks like.
Okay. All right. Because if it wasn't, I'd be calling out the acronym for their name on challenge, which is WT and a not friendly letter.
Okay,
but on the other side, we also have...
Sorry, can you say it again, what it's supposed to be? WLT, right?
Yeah, WLT.
Okay, I'm updating that on the stream as well.
Yeah, I got you. And we have B&B, breakfast in bed, is what you said it was.
Well, they're supposed to be ready to lose. So they changed their name too late. So unfortunately, we can't. It would get too confusing if everybody could have multiple names. So we got to try to keep it.
Gotcha.
With what it originally should be. My screen mirroring is no longer working. It was working before. There we go. I think it might be working now. It's working now. Excellent. Okay. So we got everybody in the lobby, guys. If you're wondering what's going on, we're just waiting for everybody here to ready up, and then we'll jump into the draft. But yeah, people are in the lobby. I'm not going to show you the lobby because then people like to hijack it sometimes.
Yeah, we don't want a Twitch Rivals Fall Guys thing happening.
Oh, is that what happened?
НАGlorry.
The viewers just kind of flooded it.
Did you not hear about that?
No, I haven't heard about it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what happened, right, is XQC, he's like a super big Canadian streamer.
Oh, he's Canadian?
XQC is?
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
his accent does not sound Canadian. Oh, it's French.
He's from Quebec.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so basically what XQC did is he hijacked the Fall Guys tournament and like streamed it live, like sabotaging people like Dr. Lupo.
Oh no. Yikes. Did he get in trouble for that?
Oh, he got banned. He got a week ban from Twitch.
Wow, he's been banned a couple times.
Oh no, yeah. It just comes part with XQC.
Yeah. You can expect it. So we got some questions in the chat. Let me answer these questions. Remember, stream delay, guys. So I see your questions right away, but you won't hear my answer for 60 seconds after you asked it. People watch hockey. Discipler says yes, especially in Canada and in Las Vegas now. The Las Vegas Knights are a pretty good hockey team. And
yeah, I'm Canadian, but I don't follow the hockey scene at all.
Oh, really?
No,
yeah,
I don't.
Well, you're in Toronto, so I can't blame you. The Maple Leafs are pretty
you're
bad.
Not wrong. Toronto, the Maple Leafs aren't great, but the Raptors aren't bad.
Yeah, the Raptors are actually really good. And they're also the only Canadian basketball team after the Grizzlies are gone. So, and we also got Suicide Squad. How many Arena of Valor games do you need to win the Stanley Cup? So, to win the НАGlorry Cup, you need to win... We can't even say. You have to make it out of your pool, so you're going to play 3 games. No, you're going to play 3 games. You're going to play against three other teams in your division. So, You'll need to win 6 games. You'll probably need to win 1, 2, 3, at least 3 of your 6 games. I'd say you need to win. Yeah, probably at least 3 of your 6. If you win 3 of your 6 games, you're gonna be in there, almost for sure. Yeah, and then you have to make it into the round robin. We're not sure if round robin will be best of 3, best of 5, best of 10, and we stream it for 8 hours. I don't know. We haven't figured it out quite yet. That'd be a very long time.
When teams make it out of pools, does it go into single elimination bracket or a double elimination bracket?
I'm pretty sure single elimination.
All right.
All right. Now, WLT only has 4 people registered, so this is confusing for me because we're waiting for their last player. You guys can't see it, but we're in the lobby right now, and we're waiting for their last player, but they only have 4 registered, so maybe it is actually going to be a 4v5. Okay, never mind. We got 5 people in there. So, we got everybody saying hi in there. We got KI20028. Welcome, Suicide Squab. It's a funny name. Dina's here. Dina, I haven't seen you in a while. Dina's helping me learn some Spanish.
Oh, wait, hold on. The match is starting. I wasn't ready for this.
You're not ready.
Oh my gosh.
I am ready.
Okay, so on the left side we have, let me just check challenge because I'm terrible at remembering names.
Yeah, that's going to be WLT. Yeah.
And on the right side we do have Ready to Lose. So first band we see here is we coming in with the Teamy and Zip band straight off the bat. 2 very good supports gone from the playing field. Peter, your thoughts?
Did you get to see any of the games from Saturday is my first thought. Because
no, I did not.
We saw some crazy stuff. We saw Zip make it through the ban phase. We saw Hayate make it through the ban phase, and I had to eat an orange peel.
Goodness.
Because I'm like, there's no way Hayate's ever getting chosen. Like, he's always going to be banned. I don't see him getting through. He's so strong right now. And then he made it through, and I had to eat my orange peel as a representation of me eating my words. We got people in the chat wondering, how do you sign up for this? ! Tournament will tell you guys all about that stuff. Registration for the Premier League is closed right now, unfortunately, but we'll be starting again in January. I think the next season February is when the next season will start. We'll be ending it up end of January this current season. $300 of cash prizes, by the way, guys. Hopefully you're getting excited. Guess who's not banned right now, TempestTries? Who was I just talking about? The Ninja Man himself.
Hayate.
The Shuriken King. Is he going to be chosen first?
The man of the night, the ninja.
If he's not chosen first, I will not eat another orange peel, but I will be very surprised because he is so dominant right now. Yeah. There it is.
Hey, yo, chat. Can we get spamming eat a dog treat of Hayate? Okay. Wait, Hayate didn't get it through. What?
He got picked. Yeah, of course, they're not... He didn't get banned, and then he's the first one chosen. We knew it. The exact same thing happened on Saturday. Exact same thing. Now, here's a spoiler on Saturday. Okay? On Saturday, the team with Hayate did not win. And that's what's crazy, right? You're like, he's so broken. How did they not win? Because their opponents played it so well. And these were both Conqueror teams, guys. These are both teams that are in the top 50. And how they beat the Hayate is that they were able to out-roam him. They never took any big team fights, because let me tell you about Hayate. He's a ninja. His ultimate, he hops in and he throws shurikens all around, dealing true damage, hitting through shields, doesn't matter to everybody around him, all the opponents. Okay, so how the team beat it was they just never took team fights. So that's a good tip. Now I wonder how we're going to see Red Team adapt to the Hayate choice. What are your thoughts with their draft so far?
I mean, I really just can't say with a 3-2 pick right now, but I just want to see how this pick ban phase plays out. We're gonna see the third pick coming in from Ready to Lose, Uwu over here. Mm-hmm. You know, it'll definitely be interesting. So right now they do have the Raz and the Caffeine. They have that poke potential, but they also do have a good amount of mobility right now. They're probably gonna pick their Oh, okay. There's a good. Okay, that's not who I thought they were gonna go for. I didn't think they were gonna lock in the support right now.
It is a little early for a support, but they do need somebody with good CC. I was going to say a good pick against Hayate is Omen, mainly because of his ultimate, and he can lock down Hayate so Hayate can't escape. Omen also prevents damage based on a percentage basis, so it doesn't matter if Hayate is dealing true damage through shield. Omen can reduce it overall. So it's really good that blue team got the Omen to go along with their Hayate. Now, that's also a really strong combo with Hayate. So the Raz and the Caffeine pick, like the blue team's definitely winning the draft at this point. So red team really needs to lock down either Teamy, Zip, Lumber. So of course Teamy and Zip are banned, of course. So Lumber would definitely be my next choice. You can't really go with Aram because Hayate can just kite Aram. Omen can't kite Aram, but Hayate can, unless she flickers onto him. But Hayate is a slippery guy. He is a slippery guy. Chat saying we might see Richter as support. It's true. Because we see Omen in the Slayer lane, most likely, unless it's going to be a jungle Omen. So this is most likely going to be a Richter support, meaning that Richter and Hayate, that's a very offensive style of support. It's not a lot of CC. It's not going to be like a dive composition. It's just going to be they can engage and deal a lot of burst and back out. So it's not so much poking as, say, Caffeine can poke, right? Caffeine can... Yeah, go ahead.
I would say, yeah, it's like a more of a hit and run kind of team comp right now.
Yeah, for sure. That's Hayate thrives on that. As long as his opponents have a little bit of chip damage, he can finish them off. He's a ninja. And there aren't enough ninjas in this game. At least not marksman ninjas who can throw shurikens, and that was when I was a kid. I wanted to be a ninja, so when I look at Hayate, I am just filled with admiration, and he's everything that I wanted to be. Instead, here I am streaming on Twitch talking about him, but I could have been him. Actually, in the game I could be him if he wasn't always banned. He's banned like 80% of the time in ranked.
There's so no strong. Way, right? There's no way Superman gets picked here.
So Superman would be I would not want to choose Superman here. No, he's definitely going to go with Chognar, I would think. Though actually no, sorry, I'm saying Chognar because that's his main. I see Lord Ancestor's name and I think of Chognar. That's all he talks about. But when I look at the team comp, right, Chognar doesn't really fit into that team composition. He's not going to help him out. So what do you choose, Superman?
Whoa, Superman! Are you serious?
I'm really surprised.
That is something I was not expecting.
I'm not. That's gonna be that's gonna be tough for Superman. Yeah.
I'm very intrigued though, like, cause Omen like kind of hard counter Superman.
Yeah, Omen hard counter Superman, and Hayate is so slippery. Like, if you guys don't know Hayate's skills, he has a dash built in. He can just jump. He has a couple dashes. His ultimate is also a jump. So having multiple dashes makes life really hard for Superman. You know who else has dashes? Richter. Richter just has so many dashes for a bruiser type character. So he can also S2. Richter can S2, make himself immune. Chat is liking the Superman, they're saying. So Superman is going to be in the Slayer lane. So he's going to be able to outroam Omen. The thing is that Superman doesn't really want to roam against Omen. Like, Omen is the character that you choose when you do not want your Slayer lane hero to roam. So that's going to be tough for Superman, I would think. But we're going to find out. We're going to see how it goes. We might see the Justice League actually.
Yeah, the Justice League is forming over here on the team Ready to Lose. Okay, we do have the little Wonder Woman pick here, and very interesting, actually.
New Wonder Woman will be coming out on Christmas.
Going into the whole enemy comp right now.
I think Wonder Woman it's a decent choice. Now, Wonder Woman is very dependent on she gets a big shield. Of course, you know who loves to attack into shields? Hayate, right? So I play a lot of Xenio, for example, and he's known for having, I think he has the biggest shield in the game just in a skill. And so he gets a massive shield, and it just gets erase. Like Hayate hits true damage through the shield, completely ignores it. I feel like that's going to be difficult for Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman has good CC, but it's a skill shot. She has to land her lasso of truth, and so if she's able to hit that lasso of truth onto Hayate or Crixie, that's going to be a good time. So it's going to be very dependent on landing those skill shots. So I'm looking forward to see that play out, and I feel like the bottom team is going to have a harder time with their draft. They'll have to play it really smart. Can they win it? Absolutely, but they're going to have to play it pretty smart. Remember, I was talking about against Hayate, you don't want to take big team fights if you can avoid it. So we'll see if that's going to be their playstyle. Superman lends well to that playstyle. Lumber doesn't as much. So like the team isn't, the bottom team doesn't speak to me as though they have like a plan. This is going to be our go-to. We're just going to split push, for example, or we're going to dive composition. I don't see that in their team. I see kind of a variety of strategies that could occur. So
all right, here, I'm going to put it this way. Team WLT, they have good team comp.
The blue team, correct.
Blue team. Let's just get that out of the way. They have good team comp. What's very interesting about Ready to Lose's team comp is all of their heroes have strong outplay potential. So it might come down to mechanical skill, and Ready to Lose's putting all their faith in their own mechanical skill in order to pull themselves through this one.
Correct. They are pretty evenly matched. They're both, as you saw, the ranks, masters and veterans on both teams. So we see a lot of pressure up in this jungle. Superman has not gone to his wave to farm it. He's just really keeping that jungle safe. That's good. See, I know the red team, they practice a lot. They're very eager for this tournament. Their name is Ready to Lose, and I believe it's a question mark geared towards the opponents. Are you ready to lose? Not so much that they are ready to lose. I think they try their best, and I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. We see actually both supports roaming quite a bit. Yeah.
Mid there.
Raz getting poked a lot.
As we saw, like as we theorized with what is it, WLT, their team comp is very hit and run. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that, like a lot of chip damage in like mid lane or bottom lane. Oh, but look at Raz going in, manages to push the Crixie in. Crixie forced to flicker out. We got the Wonder Woman popping the lasso, managing to dash in on the team. Crixie is falling back, and we have tons of damage coming in from the Zephys over there.
Yeah, Wonder Woman makes it out. That's the huge hit and run that we're talking about. Did you see the initiation of that fight? Hayate went in and jumped out. He jumped over the wall into the Abyssal Dragon Pit. He was able to make it out safely, and they're just hitting and running. You'll see Crixie as well, very much a hit and run style character. So the blue team seems to really have that cohesion of the hit and run, and you got Omen
dragon up, and they are immediately going to go for it.
Yeah, they'll be able to get that pretty safely. Really Caffney's alone. You'll see Lumber has not left his jungler. He's been with his jungler the entire time. That's a really good roam from Raz, actually. Roamed up top, able to delete the Omen. That's really big. They don't want Omen to get too fed, and when Omen is gone, Superman can roam. And that's what Superman wants to do. I'm watching the Hayate and the Caffney down here because this is a big moment. These are important characters. The marksmen really scale with gold, and these are the characters you're likely to see carry this game, especially the Hayate, being as strong as he is.
Oh, wait, hold on. Look at Superman, and Superman ends up falling to Zephys and Richter. Quick.
Meanwhile, see the Hayate ultimate getting the Raz as well. Blue team getting a quick 2 kills. Solo kill for the Hayate. That's pretty big for him. It's going to be giving him some
We have what it looks like a team fight brewing here in mid. We do have a tiny dive or tiny poke from Richter. Hold on, as Zephys goes in, he goes in on the Lumber, maybe trying to steal a blue buff here, as now Lumber is popping the ult. Crixie forced to pop the ult. Hayate pops the S1. Crixie pops her S1, but it doesn't do too much damage. Hold on, Zephys is now forced to back out as a... Oh wait, Hayate
Superman's coming in hot.
Manages to get the Wonder Woman. Superman coming in hot, yeah, as you said, and an incredible team fight coming in from Ready to Lose right there. Like I said, their team comp has a ton of outplay potential, but looks like the macro just like seems to equal out right here.
Yeah, they played that really well. Superman roaming when he needed to. I feel as though they could have actually cleaned up the entire blue team. If Superman had roamed down, he could have easily ulted, pushed them back into that fight. They opted not to, going for a little bit safer route, which is fair and understandable. Now we got Lumber. He's going to have to return home, meaning that Hayate is going to be able to chunk out this tower. In the mid, we might see a fight. Yeah, Raz has to use his flash or his flicker. Lumber also used his flicker earlier in that other fight. Bottom tower, I mean, is taking a lot of damage. Hayate opting to go for the bird, for the extra jungle vision over just flat out taking out the tower. Looks like he'll be able to do it anyways. I underestimated how much damage Hayate does. He kind of walked right up into them. Looked like he lagged or something.
Okay, he's forced to pop the ult though to get out.
Yeah, he walked up and kind of slapped Lumber across the face, it looked like, and then he had to dash out.
For a tower, not bad. Yeah, but like as you were saying, yeah, that was a great
big fight up top here.
Up.
4 in the bush. They don't have Hayate, but they might not need him. The red team's collapsing on them. This is a huge moment for the red team. This is a big team fight. Richter being not in there, meaning he's able to get poked. Superman's coming around, looking like he's going to make it in. Big Lumber ult, knocking up the opponents, and they're able to clean up that fight quite favorably for the red team.
Good collapse.
That was
on Zephyrus there.
Very good map awareness. I'm really impressed by that. That was really good to see how the whole team came and collapsed around. Now, blue team should not have taken that fight. They didn't have Hayate. Their positioning wasn't great. They didn't have vision on the mid laner or the jungle.
Wait, Hayate missed ult maybe? Can Raz? Okay, no,
Raz landing a good poke.
The Richter to there.
Those fireballs are all he
Raz
needs.
in a bad position. But Lumber there to save him. Lord Ancestor backing off, and this is prime position for a potential tower dive for blue team here. Will they do it? I can see them doing it. We do have the Crixie getting some poke, and they do get some very good tower damage. Though.
That Caphony ultimate was really good to clear the wave. Yeah, she was able to defend the tower, giving her team time to heal, and they're getting another dragon, the blue team. If you look at the goal, you look at the kills, and you'll say, well, red team's ahead on kills, but they're actually down on gold. And why is that? Well, it's because they lost their bottom tower. That's really big. And they've also lost 2 objectives. They've lost both of the dragons, which has given blue team a sizable gold lead, as you can tell. Losing a tower is a pretty big deal as well. As how you win, actually, is by destroying towers and taking out your opponent's core. So those are the most important objectives. Caphony's going down.
Yeah, gets picked off. Lumber
coming in. He's a bit late.
Too much on his own.
Yeah, he didn't land that ult either, which is unfortunate. He's there clearing wave, but I think he might just die here.
Gonna get killed. Yeah, he's just.
Yeah, Zephyrus.
End up falling here. Yeah.
The Zephyrus Hayate combo. Too much damage. He was there clearing wave.
Take.
Yeah, he was clearing wave while the tower was going down. I think his plan was, as soon as the tank went down, that the turret would attack the opponents, but he wasn't fast enough. He's Lumber. Lumber does not deal a lot of damage. But he's a very friendly guy. He's a rock golem. He wants to be near his teammates. He passively gives his teammates defense and magic resistance. So he wants to be near teammates. All of his skills are geared towards helping his teammates survive. So when there's no teammates around, he's not operating well. We got Superman coming in here, popping the ultimate.
Superman is just locked down. That is a sad Superman right there. Ends up falling. We do have Raz doing tons of damage, but... Oh, and wait, never mind, as Lord Ancestor snipes the kill thanks to the tower. We got Crixie popping her ult, and now Richter caught in the middle. He is unable to do much of anything as he ends up falling right there. We do have a potential tower take. Oh, wait, hold on. Look at mid.
Need to watch out for Zephyrus.
Yep. Hold on, look at mid. We got Zephyrus taking the mid tower.
Yeah, blue team's happy to waste red's time at the tower. They want red to stay there at the tower while Zephyrus takes that second mid lane tower, which is huge. Now Zephyrus is thinking, should he go in? He's thinking about it. If he's able to land on Caphony, it might be enough.
He goes in. Okay, he goes out. He goes immediately
out. Lumber there. Lumber keeping Caphony safe.
Actually, Wonder Woman was Wonder Woman was also coming up there for some more support.
Yeah. Blue team playing this hit and run strategy very nicely. Oh wow, you see Wonder Woman landing her stuns on the Hayate. That's really big. Like you're saying, that outplay potential played very well.
The outplay potential is worked in their favor there.
You'll see the gold actually is now favoring the red team. So Superman down here pushing out the lanes. Now, as the game goes longer, I feel as though it will start to favor the red team in terms of their split pushing potential. Superman's roam is very, very strong. Richter also has very strong roam, but I feel as though Superman's is a bit stronger, especially because Superman's the top laner.
Gonna go for a dragon here as well, though.
Yeah, getting that dragon's really big. You'll see that gold for them. Good gold advantage there.
Big,
Caffeine's a little overextended. She needs to watch out. Richter can go and knock her up. Okay, good. She's able to make it out. Superman just being imposing, being around. He's a scary guy. I wouldn't want to face Superman in real life, that's for sure. I'd want him on my team. Hayate going in on the Superman. Superman's super quick. Hayate doesn't have any innate slow abilities. Hayate could build Frostcape if he's worried about the Superman. Frostcape's always a good choice against Superman.
Oh wait, hold on. Hayate might be caught out in a bad position here if Superman manages to get that flight up.
Yeah, Hayate's happy keeping them busy because his team was 4 in the mid lane.
We might... Oh no, okay, they're just gonna back off, so they're just gonna try to steal farm. That's really their only thing blue team really wants to do here. They're gonna see what waves they can push up to go for another tower. Oh wait, hold on, never mind, I'm wrong. Their only objective is actually the Dark Slayer. They are gonna go for it.
This is a risky Slayer if Lord Ancestor doesn't catch them. Yeah, he saw it, but not in time. The red team wasn't able to respond in time. I don't think he fully scouted that.
Hold on, big team fight breaking out. Lumber pops the ult. Crixie popping her ult. Hayate popping her ult. We have every ult on the field right now. Zephyrus is going to go in on the Raz. Raz does end up falling, but Zephyrus is super low. He's carrying the Drake. He has to get out of there. He barely makes it.
Barely made it out. Yeah, that was close. Caffeine using her laser. She used her ult to tickle him. Zephyrus' passive gives him damage reduction the lower amount of health he has. If he didn't have that passive, he would have died there for sure. So that's the strength of Zephyrus, and he played it very well to be able to make it out there safely, and that's really big for the blue team. I was going to say all blue team needs to do at this point is just farm. If they can farm safely, they have all of red's towers down. Not all the towers, majority of the red towers down. They can just farm pretty safely. They'll be able to get back into this game. Not so much back. It's pretty even, I'd say, in terms of the different advantages both teams have, but they could solidify their lead because I do feel blue has a slight lead in objectives, and they just need to catch up on gold, which they have done now. Actually, they're winning in gold now. They're able to exert some dominance. We got in the bottom Omen wanting to tickle the dragon. He's not going to be able to. Wonder Woman ends up getting that, as well as a big fight in the top.
Okay, so as these teams pushed in the tower, we do have the Crixie ult. Not great value for the Crixie ult, but hold on as Zephyrus goes in. The Raz doing tons of damage on Zephyrus, but wait, hold on.
Wonder Woman Superman.
Oh, and Superman coming in for the even further chase. The Frostbath Breath does end up taking out Richter, and we got the dynamic duo.
Yeah. Superman's going for Zephyrus now. Is he able to catch him? I don't know. Zephyrus is able to jump over wall. Superman isn't. Oh, we might see Hayate go down. Oh, clean from Wonder Woman.
Hayate does go down.
On your ultimate there, able to kill the Hayate. That's huge. That's really big for the red team. We could. I'll go ahead and open up the items here. Everybody can look at the score, see how people are doing for gold-wise. You see Hayate, of course, carrying the blue team in terms of kills, which is really important for Hayate. Get lots of kills, get really fed. He's got the most. Well, actually, Zephyrus has the most farm. Hayate has the second most farm for his team. On the red team, you got Wonder Woman right there. Really doing good work. She's getting these clutch kills. She's also farming really well, getting her items, so she's able to secure these kills as well and get the maximum damage. We're seeing excellent play from both teams. Very close game. I can't call either way which way it's going to go. I feel as though red, like you were saying, has they have more potential in these fights, and if they're able to tap into that, they'll be able to win for sure. All it takes at this point of the game is one really solid team fight, and the team can end. That's all they need to look for, really.
We do have a Slayer up on the field. Blue team has been doing very great objection control, but hold on, as I'm talking about objection control, we do have a team fight coming here in the jungle. We have Zephyrus going in on the Raz. Raz has to back off. Hold on, but we have Richter going in, doing tons of damage. He ends up are doing something, but hold on, Wonder Woman
That's
is
clean.
providing actually so much support. Zephyrus is going in on Lord Ancestor, and Lord Ancestor has to back off. We do have Wonder Woman and Superman left alive at the moment, and hold on, Wonder Woman and Zephyrus are gonna clash. We have the Raz coming in for the backup. He does manage to get the slow with his S2, and oh my goodness, we do have the Team Ace coming in for ready to lose over WLT.
That was fantastic. I was really watching the Superman there. He was in bot lane. He came up to that fight. I was wondering in my mind, I was saying, you know, Red's taking this fight and they don't have their Superman with us, the 4v5. But Superman came in just at the nick of time and was able to just clean up the stragglers. He deleted Crixie right away, secured that kill on the Zephyrus as well. He wasn't actively in the fight until the very end, so his team did a really good job surviving long enough for him to make it there. Key components are really the CC on Wonder Woman, the poke on Raz. Raz is dealing a lot of damage, as well as Wonder Woman, and of course Lumber's CC abilities. It was a really solid ult he landed. Not only did it slow the opponents, it knocks them up initially, so buying that extra time is passive. That gives armor and defense. It's a big fight for the dragon.
Hold on, okay. Which team's gonna get it? Oh, and Lumber with the steal! Let's go, Lord Ancestor! And hold on, now he's gonna transition into the team fight. Blue team is losing, taking heavy hits, gets knocked down. Three of them are already gone, and it is looking like a no mercy for ready to lose as they are now going in on WLT. Hold on, Wonder Woman gets the pick, and now Hayate is off by himself, gets knocked up by the Raz. He does manage to clean up the Raz though. Lord Ancestor missing the ult, and he's now in a bad position as okay, he makes it out. Wonder Woman coming in for the support, making sure Lord Ancestor makes it out alive, but that is looking like it is going to be a potential GG for ready to lose.
Yeah, Hayate comes in trying to save the day. Not quite enough. That was a fantastic game. Now, chat, we need to have you guys tell us, who do you think was the MVP on either team before we go ahead and look at the victory screen. Chat cannot see the victory screen yet. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, who do you think? MVP on the winning team, we had Wonder Woman, Raz, Superman, Caffney, and Lumber. Who was the MVP for you guys? On the blue team, we had Zephyrus, Richter, Omen, Hayate, and Crixie. So, Tempest, you and I can see the MVPs that the game awarded, but who would you award the MVP? Who were some standout characters to you for each team that game?
Oh my goodness. So, all right, the Wonder Woman, it was super flashy. I just really liked watching that Wonder Woman play. It was a very fun match to watch. Both blue team had great objective control, but as I talked about in the earlier matches, that red team just had so much outplay potential, and they crushed their outplays that game.
They did, yeah, for sure. Though the Wonder Woman, okay, so I'm getting the invite. I'm going to join that game in a second because we just got to finish this post-game commentary. Wonder Woman was landing, like you said, those skill shots, those clutch ultimates, and just the CC was fantastic. She was able to hold the fights long enough for Superman to come, because those were, I also saw Superman doing some amazing work. Lord Ancestor as well, that was a really good choice. I want to say Lumber was an excellent choice there. On the blue team, you guys gotta give me 1 second here. I'm getting so many invites, guys. Just give me a second, please. 1 second. On the blue team, I really saw Zephyrus doing well. He wasn't always in the fights, but he was split pushing and taking what he needed to. But of course, Hayate, such a broken character, played very well. Confessor getting that solo kill early on, that was huge on the Raz. Just played very well. The game gave him MVP. I'd give it to him as well, or the Zephyrus. All right, fine. I will join this lobby. That was so many invites. That was like at least 8 invites while I'm trying to talk about the game. We got chat talking. Let me see who they said. Yeah, they like the Superman for sure. We got Zephyrus was some votes. Superman from Discipler said. B Hot said Wonder Woman. So definitely the Justice League. People were really feeling that theme. So good job.
You don't get to see Superman very often. So, and seeing one played that well, yeah, is very exciting.
Yeah, seeing them together, that's really cool. I wonder if we'll see Batman and Joker coming up next, because those are characters in the game. We could see them. Evil Traffic Cone says Zephyrus did very well on the second to last team fight because he split the fight fighting Raz and Caffeine, while the rest of his team dealt with the Lumber, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Yeah, they did approach those fights well. Not every fight. Of course, as you saw, they lost that last fight was not good for them, and they also had an early fight they got collapsed on. Really unfortunate for them. We'll see if they turn it around this next game, though. I'm excited. Be Hot asking, how do you join the tournament? So !tournament will give you all those details. Registration and the tournament is underway already, so registration is closed for the Premier League, but you can join the Academy League, and the Academy League happens Thursday nights. The Premier League, you guys can't register, but you can watch. It's a 9-week tournament, and then we'll do next season, hopefully, if there's enough interest from the people. But yeah, every Wednesday night, as you're watching right now, Wednesday night, and Saturdays. All right, Wednesdays and Saturdays, you can see the Premier games, and these are some high quality games that you guys are seeing. And if you want to learn how to improve, how to play, these are some high level games. We have 24 Conquerors in this tournament. There's over 60 players. 24 of them are Conquerors. The best of the best are playing in this tournament, so you guys can see them. Like I was saying, what do you do when your opponents have a Hayate? Well, we have 2 excellent games showing it. We have the game from Saturday, where the opponents just split pushed and just made sure they never took any big team fights. In this instance, I'm trying to think, how did the Hayate lose? Like, they didn't have enough peel for him. I feel like there wasn't any peeling happening for him in the fights, whether that's because he would ult offensively and then he didn't have a way to get out. I'm not sure exactly, but he definitely didn't do what he wanted to do, which is win the game. I think the Superman as well, the split pushing. Superman was actually a good choice. Looking back at it, having that split pushing really applied a lot of pressure, made it hard for blue team. All right, so now we need to update this team name here because we have Ready to Lose now on the left-hand side. They're up 1 game, and they are versus WLT.
Oh, sorry there. I just had to sneeze.
Oh, no worries. That was a long sneeze. Hopefully you got it all out of you and you're feeling okay. Be Hot says,
all right.
Tournament's not the pro level, but was worth the excitement. You should have seen the games on Saturday. Those were pure Conqueror teams, and don't worry, guys. The quality's only going to get better. Every week, these teams are practicing. They're playing together. They're competing. They get to watch these replays. They get to improve. It's just going to get better and better. Now, this is global ban pick, if you guys don't know. It means that the teams cannot choose the same heroes they chose the prior game. Meaning, red team cannot choose Hayate. Are we going to see blue team choose Hayate if he's not banned? They have the option, but you know who they can't choose? Unfortunately, Superman and Wonder Woman. We will not be able to see them, unfortunately. Unless the red team chooses them. When we see Ignis banned again, so, he's been banned a lot. He's really strong.
Yeah, true. Right now. Is it Anihi keeping track of the pick ban rates of like percentages of heroes throughout the league?
I don't know. Oh, here he is. He's here with us. He's among us, everybody.
I'm trying to track it. Actually, I sent you the ban pick picture. I don't know if we can add that onto the stream next time, but I sent you the ban pick picture as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be really interesting to see as like later on in the tournament, like the pick ban rates of heroes. And okay, yeah. So like you said, with red team no longer being able to play Hayate, we are gonna see the Hayate pick from Ready to Lose.
Yep, they're able to get him. Perfect. Yeah,
I mean,
they'll be happy to have that.
Hayate's so good that it'd be kind of dumb not to get him here.
Yeah, though it is fair. Like, if you're
doesn't-
not good with Hayate, then don't choose him. But to be honest, it's hard to not be good with Hayate because
I mean, either way, if they pick it or not, it's a win-win for them because red team can't get it either or.
right. Yeah. Yeah, so chat's talking about the last match with Hayate. I was commenting on I don't think Hayate had enough peel. He didn't have enough protecting him for him to be able to do what he wanted to do as well as he could. So last game we saw Richter support. And Richter was very roamy. He was very aggro. He was often going into fights, initiating fights with his ult, meaning he's not peeling for Hayate. So this game, I wonder if we'll see blue team, what support they will go with. I know for me, who I like to play as support, I like playing Rui and I like playing Xenio. And along with the Hayate, when Teamy or Zipper banned, because obviously I think Teamy is probably the best support you'd want to pick with a Hayate, but since Teamy is not an option, I think Rui and Xenio can both be pardon me, really solid options. And we may also, of course, like I was talking about, see the Chognar. Now, I think Chognar is best chosen. Again, he's a counter pick character in my opinion. When you see your opponents go for Darcy, for example, or very CC control, crowd control heavy characters, that's where Chognar really shines. For me personally, I'm not just choosing Chognar for the fun of it, just blindly picking him. But we'll see. Who are some supports that you find work really well with Hayate?
I'd say Krizix, honestly. Krizix is a really good support for Hayate. I mean, Krizix is just a really good support in general.
Mm-hmm. That's true, yeah. I feel like Hayate wants
with,
CC.
Crowd control, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even if
Hayate
you had a
wants
Xiao
CC.
Chen in mid, that could work really well with a Hayate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Now we might see that Chognar, like I was saying. We're seeing a double marksman pick. Now this is a brave pick, in my opinion. Double marksman and Chognar this early. So if you guys don't know, Hayate and Elsu have no crowd control at all, and Chognar has no stuns or anything. He can slow his opponents with his S1, and it's just that. It's a slow. So I think blue team is gonna really have to choose some tanky sort of crowd control style heroes. I was gonna say Alistair would be an excellent choice. Of course, red team's banning Alistair, which is a good ban. They want to ban other CC heavy characters. They banned Ignis first. Ignis has a lot of crowd control as well. I wonder who else they will ban. Now, blue team has to decide who they want to ban. They have to look at their team and see, okay, we need to get rid of some threats. Pain is going to be a big threat.
Okay, yeah, that's a good ban, especially with the double marksman. Yeah, that's a very good ban right there.
You need to ban assassins here, like that have a lot of range. Pain, of course, has a lot of range. I'm trying to think of scary assassins. I feel like Kira can be really scary for this team. Kira, if you don't know, she can run through walls, so she can hop onto Elsu or Hayate if they're overextended, like quite easily. Now they kind of want a hero that can dive. Say red team wants a hero that can dive safely onto those characters. Pain would have been who they would have wanted, or Kriknak actually would have also been good for them, but they banned it, which is interesting. Makes me wonder who else red team's going to go for. I see now red team has Ryoma and Florentino, so they're kind of committed to their top lane and their jungler, and Xenial as well. So Xenial's going to have to be support, seeing Ryoma and Florentino. So that's interesting. They could actually go with a marksman jungler, like Fennec, for example. But I'm wondering if they want somebody with more damage.
What if Ready to Lose picked Fennec right now?
I'd go and I'd eat another orange peel. I don't have any oranges, so I'd have to eat it on Saturday. But I would be very shocked if they 3 marksmen, no crowd control. That's not going to be great. So they really need to get somebody with crowd control. We might actually see Ada. Might be good here. Actually, Ada's not good against Lorien. Varys has crowd control. I don't know if it's enough though. And Kira doesn't really have any crowd control.
No, not really. I'm very interested to see how Ready to Lose does this if they do lock in Varys and Kira. But they do like their outplay heroes, so and they definitely as we've. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I'm
Malik?
liking Malik a little more, but I feel
Yeah.
like Kira in the jungle for them is they don't really need a carry in the jungle. They have Hayate and they have Elsu already. Like I feel
They have so much damage.
Yeah,
Look at
they-
how much damage is on Ready to Lose. Oh my goodness.
they have a lot of damage, but it's going to be hard for them. They're going against Lorien, and you know Lorien's ult, if you guys don't know, it's a giant circle that he can move and he can control, and it knocks up everybody in the circle. So you could knock up the entire opponent's team. And it has a 2.5 second stun, which cannot be reduced from resistance. Very strong
wouldn't
stun.
have picked okay on red team. We see a Caffney pick. I wouldn't have picked Caffney going into that team comp. That is
Yeah, I wouldn't want
scary
Caffney
pick.
against Elsu.
Maybe
So
like Morin, but
I always choose
would
Elsu
say-
against Caffney. Anytime I see Caffney, I'm like, Elsu. Elsu's probably one of the strongest counter pick marksmen to Caffney. Because Elsu can sniper from really far. He outranges Caffney, and Caffney doesn't really have any dashes unless she's in her cannon form, and then she uses her dash skill, which she rarely does, and she's not going to be doing that to dodge an Elsu. So Elsu has really good poke into Caffney. I feel like Yorn would have been maybe a little more annoying, but they got Caffney. They're going with it. I am very excited to see Xenial on their team against a Reds team, which is very heavy burst style team with very low crowd control. It's non-existent. What is their crowd control? Malok has his ultimate.
we're
That's
probably
it.
gonna see Elsu mid. That's probably what they're doing here. Because as you'll see, they don't have a traditional mid laner in their comp either.
Yeah, because you don't want Elsu in the Slayer lane. And so yeah, Hayate's probably going to go in the Dragon lane. You're probably going to see Elsu mid. Chognar's probably going to stay around Elsu a lot. He's gonna roam a lot between Elsu and Hayate. He's going to have his work cut out for him, really. So here we go. The game's starting. This is going to be interesting. So we have a blue team ready to lose, leading the series so far. 1 win already. Now, red team needs to win this game if they want to get a point in this series. If they let blue team get a point, blue team's going to be carrying the pool. Blue team's going to have 3 points from the win. So they are very heavily invested in the mid lane here. You know, that's where Elsu wants to be. But it's hilarious because red team doesn't have anybody in the mid lane. Maybe we were wrong. Well, we were right about Elsu being in there, but we didn't really predict that Lorien would just be in the jungle.
Well, he's helping with like the clears, you know.
He's helping
Making
out.
it
He's
faster
leashing.
for
He's
his
being a
Rioma.
nice guy. He's being a good, friendly Lorien, which is good. A big invade. Red team really
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to harass this Kira.
Hold on,
Almost getting a kill. They're going so deep. They lost the last game, but
They
there
are
is
deep.
no lack of confidence here from the red team.
They aren't showing that just because they lost game 1 doesn't mean they can't go in, you know.
That's true. Yeah, Kira is still able to get her blue buff, so she really lost nothing there. So that's good for her. Now
Oh wait,
deep
hold
again.
on. Lord
Yeah.
Ancestor caught in the middle, and we do have a first blood.
First blood for the red team, and they can't contest this yet
WLT.
until Hayate comes. Now Hayate might be able to get the red. Not quite. Red team able to steal the red buff as well. This is pretty big for them. Elsu landing
He
the
sniped
kill.
from Dia's shadow.
That's big, yeah. Now we're going to see some entertaining kills here. It's like you said, skill potential, outskill potential. Elsu can be very good if he lands his skills. He can be very bad if he doesn't. So we're going to see how he does here.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen your LSU.
Yeah, it depends on the day. It can be really good some days. I don't know if you're saying it's good or bad because I've had both. Hayate
Anyway.
poke and the Xenial. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, when I'm Xenial, I hate facing Hayate because he just hits through the shield. Super annoying. Now this is a big chase. They are going pretty far, and now they said, you know what? We're not gonna kill. Let's just kill
We're
this
just
jungle.
gonna invade your
Invade the jungle
like that.
again.
Belongs to
We have
us.
Caffney running in. Will she be able to make it? She lived, but they got to watch out for the Elsu.
It's still the
Elsu
blue
missed the
buff.
snipe, so whew, Caffney's feeling better about that.
Kira is missing her blue buff. Wow, a completely different style of play coming from WLT this game.
Yeah, they
They're
really
so
changed it up.
this time.
They turned on their voice communication, I think.
Hayate poking it out. Hayate is forced to back out. Now, gold difference isn't too big actually. Even though Kira is just getting her jungle stolen right now.
Right. Blue team was able to get the dragon, so that's why that gold lead is still not as bad. Oh, okay. Lorian going super deep. Yeah. Xenial coming in with his ult, giving his team healing. They're chasing down the Chognar. Chognar does die. Now, Elsu's right in there. Missed the snipe. That's unfortunate.
What is this? And hold on. Okay. We got Ryoma. Pops the flurry. Gets some great damage. No one.
Darky's in the bush. Darky's ready. Does he have his ultimate, though? He does. Jumping in.
No one.
Hits no one, but that circle slows them, so they're in an awkward position if they want to leave. Lorian's coming in. He's fresh. Fresh from the grave. He's returned.
Both teams just playing for picks right now. Okay, we got a pretty good team fight happening here. Florentino
able to make it out.
Has to back out.
He's backing right there. That's a risky back. I mean, if Chognar just went and did S1, I would probably, just to see. But no, Chognar prioritizing the mid lane, so Florentino's lucky there because he would have died for sure. So red team coming out on top with these invades now. If you look at the gold, they're doing quite solidly. And if you look at the distribution as well, their jungler with those 2 kills, 0 deaths, and 1 assist. Another invade.
WLT now pushing into the enemy jungle. Looks like blue buff is going to get stolen once again. That is going to be the 3rd blue buff stolen in a row. Kira has to be feeling that one. Hayate doing some heavy damage. Xenial is falling. He is super low. He does get cleaved by the Malik. Malik does end up taking it, and got a little bit of poke coming in from Lil Ryan to just make sure that Ready to Lose backs off. And actually look at the bottom
lane. Huge.
Have a tower take, from
getting the first tower. Now we've been talking about Hayate's true damage. Very strong, hits through shields, but Malok also as well does a ton of true damage with his cleaves, and both of those are very scary for Xenial. Now you'll see the red team's playing this quite well. They want to prevent the blue team from getting ahead at all. They know they have no crowd control, so they are just constantly in their faces, applying so much pressure that Elsu can't snipe. Xenial popping down onto Hayate, doing what he could.
Not even defensive support there. Kira ends up falling. Hold on, Lord Ancestor is on such low health. He does end up falling as well, and we have a great push coming in from bottom here. L2 is going to get a sneaky snipe, but he hits the wrong target, hitting Xenial. That is a bad target to hit. He is forced to flicker out of there. Almost called it flash.
Yeah, his trigger finger's got to be a little sweaty with how much the red team is constantly in the face and invading. Lorian has a great gap closer, Ryoma, multiple jumps. It's going to be hard to be Elsu. In this fight, we see Malok going down to that Ryoma. Ryoma right now. My goodness, he's on fire.
Yeah, he's got the hot hands right now. Another blue take. That is going to be the 4th blue take right there.
Yeah, Kira's only gotten 1 blue this entire game.
You can see, you can has to be feeling that.
Yeah, you can see how pivotal like Elsu is as a character and how important it is that he lands his snipes. And you can see when he lands them, they win the team fights. And well, depending if it's a team fight, when there was the 4v1 and he hit the Xenial, he didn't really gain anything off of that. But when it's a team fight, if he lands the snipes, you'll see it. They actually have been winning those fights. When he misses the snipes, they lose. So you see that even in pro play as well. Elsu's a very polarizing character. He just got deleted there very quickly.
Iron Body, Lord Ancestor needs to get out of there. Hold on, Dia Shadow gets picked off as well as now, what's his name? Malik gets caught out in the middle, ends up falling to Ryoma there.
Yeah.
We do have a little bit of a push here in mid. Will they be able to take it? They are like what is it, 6K ahead?
Yeah.
It's
quite a bit of
great
gold.
for Ready to Use at the moment, and what an amazing difference from WLT here, as they have stepped it up considerably.
Yeah, the Hayate story feels very similar to me from last game. I'm watching in these fights, and there's not really any peel for the Hayate. I mean, there is no peel on the blue team aside from Malok's skills. So There's not much PL. Like, he doesn't have the type of support I think he'd like to have. He lands the ult on the Florentino, able to take out Florentino, which is big. But I feel like blue team, they really need to get their Hayate fed, because Hayate is going to do strong. Good things into this opponent's team if they're able to get him the gold he needs and provide him the support he needs. But it's going to be tough with the team comp. But I feel like that's going to be the blue team's win condition. Hayate is going bottom, going to clean up what he can, but red team tickling the Slayer. They're not fully committing. They're just saying hello. I think they're just flexing a little bit, showing off that they can damage Slayer and walk away unscathed.
No, I was about to comment like WLT. No, sorry, not WLT. Ready to lose. Recognizing the gold situation they are in is letting Hayate take some of the gold. They realize he is their win condition, so that they are just trying to get him fed as much as possible at the moment.
Yeah, that's really big. I feel like fights are going to be dominated between Malak and Hayate. So if Malak's able to land the stuns that he needs, they really need to play around Malak's ultimate, I believe, in these fights.
Slayer take here?
Yeah, they're letting Slayer go. They're not able to contest. They're behind on a lot of gold. They see Florentino in their bot lane too, just pushing away.
Preparing for a fight here, though.
They're gonna collapse on this Florentino. They didn't collapse enough, so he was able to just sneak out of there. Florentino dives in there. Xenial going in on top of the Florentino. What a strong initiation into that fight. Xenial backing out. Now this is great for Hayate right here. Hayate is getting a lot of damage if he's able to ult. Oh no, he got knocked up and killed.
Oh, and Ryoma.
Yeah, that was really strong. The combo of Ryoma and Florentino there. Once Hayate gets stunned, he's dead. There's nothing that he could do, and that's exactly what happened. He had a good opportunity. We've seen the towers going down. This could be the end. Florentino's also pushing in the bottom.
Get Ryoma off of him. We do have the bottom tower take, and it's going to be Florentino going in on Lord Ancestor. Lord Ancestor does end up falling, and WLT pushing in on this tower. We have the Xenial coming in with the ult for the support. Malik ults in, but will it be enough? The core is falling, and it looks like WLT is playing around with Ready to Lose at the moment. And suddenly, Ready to Lose's name kind of fits them at the moment with the absolute domination that WLT put on them.
Yeah, that was a huge change of events from the first game. We saw
not even a single tower taken.
Yeah, Ready to Lose won the first game, and they were coming in strong the second game, but the red team, no fear at all, constantly invading. Now we can see who the MVPs are, but we want to hear from you guys. Red team, we had Ryoma, Florentino, Xenial, Lorian, and Caphany. On the blue team, we had Kira, Elsu, Chognar, Hayate, and Malak. Let's hear from you guys. Who do you think you would give the MVP to there, Tempest?
I would say personally. Oh, sorry, throat is getting caught up and stuff. Just overall, I just feel like WLT just really pulled it together. They just really stepped it up. Their team just played extremely well together. But if I had to give an MVP, it would either be the Ryoma or the Xenial.
Yeah, Xenial going in onto the Florentino. They had a perfect way to initiate, which is something that the blue team was really, really lacking. Red team had Florentino to go in, Xenial to ult on top, and Ryoma just clears everybody up. Ryoma, Lori, and Caphany, they had so many good cleaners. Caphany got that first tower in the bottom. That was huge for the red team to be able to get that tower and then to be able to just run the map from there. Once she got the tower, you'll see it was just downhill for the blue team. They had a really hard time. So I would give my MVP to either Caphany or Ryoma there. The game, as you can see, gave it to Ryoma. Those amazing scores. He was really landing his skills, which is really important. On the blue team,
over Kira's jungle.
Yeah. Blue team they just had such a hard time with the draft. Honestly, I'm gonna say that was a really, really tough draft for them. Hayate needs the support. He needs people to be crowd controlled. He can't just let the opponents jump on him, kill him, as you saw that last fight, he had the potential to just dominate that fight, and he was going to until Florentino got the knock up. Ryoma poked him. He was deleted. It was just unfortunate, but that's the way that it is. Unfortunately, Chognar is not the type of support that provides crowd control abilities to his teammates. So we do see Lord Ancestor getting the MVP. I imagine he had the most damage taken, which he did. Yeah, so good job, Chognar. Who I give the MVP to? I don't know. I feel like it was either him or the Malak. I feel like I'm going to give it to the Malak because Malak was actually probably a solid choice to go with Hayate. And then he landed an ult where he didn't hit the opponents because they backed out, but he forced them into a really awkward position. That was a really solid ult. But well done to both teams. Both teams getting a win today, meaning both teams are walking away with 1 point each. And here's the quick buy if you guys want to look at their items that they bought. You'll see both teams buying the cleanse item, even Xenial actually getting the cleanse item, even though there's only one skill to cleanse from, and that being Malak. He knew that if they were going to win, it was going to be if they were able to prevent Malak's crowd control. So he prepared for that. Yeah, crazy. Great games tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the tournament, but don't go anywhere. The content's not done, guys. I have stream delay on. I'm going to turn off the stream. I'm going to restart it with no stream delay, and then we can just do the regular stream like we do, play some games, give the dog some treats, all that fun stuff, guys. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back in well, I guess there's 60-second stream delay. So we'll be back from your perspective in 20 seconds, but for me it's going to be a little bit longer. So we'll see you guys